Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. You're watching Drakewing Gaming. Oh, one moment. And enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drakewing Gaming, a Sunny Mounts Word of the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you on the Let's Play episode of Repeat, Owen's Path. So let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up and let's go. And I want to say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all you lovely folks. Sit back and enjoy. Alright, Echo nodded solemnly. Good. Wouldn't want you to spread yourself too thin like last time. You were barely able to keep it together at the end there. Last time? He shook his head dismissively. Don't worry about it. This is a fresh, clean slate. Why don't we focus on where we are now instead of dwelling on things that never happened? A part of me wanted to argue, to apologize for how things played out, but my mind couldn't grasp on any specifics. I sank down in my chair and sighed. So, what now? I don't know, Wish Granter. What do you think? You asked for a second chance, and I gave it to you. What was it all for? I gripped the heavy camera hanging around my neck tightly. There's still someone that I needed to help, but I can't quite remember who. They'll come back to you sooner or later. All the threads will weave into their proper places, and I'll stand by your side as long as I can to help you along your way. Hey, Echo? Thank you. And I'm sorry. I can't remember why or how, but I feel like I needed to tell you that. The Spectre blinked in surprise before chuckling softly. There's no need. I'm just doing my job as your wish. But you don't want to be, do you? Echo's smile faded and his form flickered. Last time you mentioned that... Let's not get carried away now, Adrian. Focus on living your life to the fullest. That's all I ever ask of you. With that, Echo's form faded into nothingness, leaving me alone in the classroom with the droning of Mrs. Corliss's lecture. I let out a sigh and reluctantly turned my attention back to the blackboard. What am I searching for? Photography class ended not a moment too soon. Everyone rushed to get out of that dreaded place. The other students kept their distance from me, probably still wary of that whole cursed situation. My first day at this academy is off to a great start. I yawned and fumbled through my schedule. Huh? Looks like it's lunchtime already. I can almost smell that sweet, sweet freedom. Ow! Watch it, dipshit! Oh, sorry. You better be. Wow, rude. The kid ignored me and strutted down the hall with contempt. I squinted as the other boy stomped away in a huff. That was Sissel, right? I forgot how much of an abrasive jackass he was in the beginning. I fished his wallet out of my pocket, but hesitated. Shall I return his wallet? I wonder how things will turn out differently if I change my mind. No. God, that can't turn out well. Give him the wallet. God, I don't want to be an asshole. I sighed and pulled the wallet out of my pocket. Jackass or not, it's still his wallet. Hey, is this yours? Oh, my wallet! His ears drooped with embarrassment as he returned to grab it from me. Thanks, kid. He rushes back down the hall like he's in a big hurry. How much of a talker is he? Oh, wait, he's coming back. Sorry for calling you a dipshit earlier. It's been a bad day. It's fine, don't worry about it. If you say so. Well, see you around then. Sissel made his way down the hall again. His ears were still drooping. It was quite cute. I couldn't help but laugh a little at his antics. For someone who looks so tough, he sure blushes a lot. Well, someone's being very nice today. Gah! Give me a warning when you pop up like that. I figured you'd be used to it by now. I sighed and glanced down the hall. You know, you didn't need to steal Sissel's wallet just to give me a tiny little bonding moment with the guy. You probably stressed about it all morning. You might be right. But, with your social skills, I figured you need every advantage I can give you. Excuse you, I definitely could have swabbed my way into his good graces without your help, thanks. Echo hummed doubtfully. I grimaced and flipped him off as he disappeared with a laugh. Oh, hey, Adrian. Nice to see you again. I jumped as Philip suddenly appeared behind me. Wanted to go to lunch together. I kind of want to stick with people I know. I gave Philip a friendly smile. Sounds good. I could do with a relaxing lunch. Let's head off to the cafeteria. Actually, I was thinking of going to this local cafe. A friend of mine recommended it to me. I heard it's really nice and cozy. Also, Owen kind of gave me an errand to run there. I have no idea where I'm going, so you'll have to lead the way. That's a great idea. Let's get lost together. The tiny cafe was bustling with quiet activity. The warm smell of coffee and breakfast filled the air. It was really nice. It really was nice and cozy in here. Well, we're here. And we only got lost twice. Thank God for Google Maps. I told you we should have stopped and asked for directions. That's the same as giving up. Don't you have any sense of pride, Adrian? Right now, I only care about getting decent food. Heh, I guess we're both pretty hungry. What are you planning on getting? Oh, welcome to Cafe du Coeur. What can I get for... Oh! It's you again. Thanks for returning my wallet earlier. Really, it means a lot. It's nice to see people being good for once. Wow, Adrian, being a good egg on your first day? Ha, just doing my best. It's you! Huh? Oh, you're that kid who's always by the lake. And you're that kid who always hangs out near that old wishing well. I glanced between the two of them, a bit bewildered. Do these two know each other? Philip chuckled before extending an inviting hand towards Sissel. Nice to finally meet you properly. Likewise. Oh, speaking of which, Philip handed Sissel an ID card. You missed orientation earlier, didn't you? Owen asked me to give you your ID card. There was also a note attached to it. Sissel took a moment to read it before looking back at us. You guys came all the way out here to deliver this? Thanks. By the way, what are your names? Me? I'm Adrian. Well, Adrian and Philip, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, Philip, you're Owen's roommate, right? Yeah. Let me know if he ever gives you any trouble. I'll kick his ass for you. I might take you up on that offer. I guess you and Owen know each other too? We've been friends for a long time. He's a good guy at heart, but he's also really colorful, you know? Sometimes I just want to punch him in that pretty little face of his. Anyways, this is still a cafe. What do you want to order? Philip and I ordered our food and sat in the back of the cafe. My stomach growled happily as I took a bite of my sandwich. You must be really hungry, huh? Today took a lot out of me. I deserve to satiate my stomach. Yeah, things have been pretty rough so far. Sissel doesn't look too happy either. Maybe he's having a rough day himself. Speaking of, how do you know Sissel? Have you two met before? Sort of. I hung about the forest around Bradley Lake fairly often when I was younger, and Sissel was always there too. We talked every now and then, but I never knew his name until now. Bradley Lake. Right. Adrian, you doing alright? I don't know, there's this weird ghost that keeps popping over my shoulder every 5 minutes. Were you always this clingy? Hey, I'm just happy to have my head back. Let me enjoy things, man. My chest squeezed with a pang of guilt. I tried distracting myself by turning my gaze back towards Sissel, who was still busy behind the counter. If I remember things right, he didn't eat much today. Think I should buy him lunch again? I'm surprised Herschel hasn't been mother-henning him to death, to be honest. I think he's been a bit preoccupied with the flood of new students in the neighborhood these past few days. You know how Sissel is, or was. The guy always hated feeling he was imposing on others. I sighed and stood up. And so he's going to starve himself instead of feeling like he's bothering people. Gotcha. Is it his lunch break yet? I'm going to keep that man fed. I think it's in another 10 minutes. Echo smiled enthusiastically. I don't think he'll say no to a cute guy buying him lunch. He gave you a discount on your coffee, by the way. I glanced at my receipt. Huh, he did. Adrian? You were dozing off for a while. Who were you talking to again? No one, just daydreaming. All right, if you say so. Philip didn't look convinced. After finishing our meals, Philip and I began heading back to the academy. When we got to the door, I stopped myself, a feeling nagging at the back of my mind. Well, Adrian, it's time to be a good person. Hey, Philip, you go ahead back without me. There's something I gotta do. Sure thing. See you back at school then. If I don't get lost, that is. And with that, Philip left the building, leaving me alone with Sissel. I took a long, deep breath before approaching him. Hey, Sissel. What do you want? It's almost your lunch break, right? How about I get you a sandwich or something? My treat. Second now. What? Actually, that would be great. Thanks. Oh god, it's so heartbreaking how Sissel reacts to people just wanting to do nice things for him. Wow, Sissel's wolfing down that sandwich like he's never eaten before in his life. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, that really hit the spot. Well, thanks a bunch, Adrian. You're welcome. Actually, I'm glad I got you lunch. You looked like you really needed it. Do I really look that hungry? I guess I should be grateful you noticed. You gotta learn to take care of yourself. Nobody's gonna starve themselves like that. Nobody should starve themselves like that. I'd love to, but it's not that easy. I was homeless and living on the streets for a while. Things have been easier since my boss took me under his wing, but it's been a difficult adjustment. Oh, wow, I never realized. But it sounds like things are getting better, right? You have a job and a place at the academy now. True, but then there's assholes like that teacher, Dolores. Dolores, was it? He's been warning everyone that I'm a crooked thug. Life's hard enough without people making things more difficult. By the way, Adrian, I want to thank you again. And, I know I haven't been the nicest person to you so far, but you're still nice enough to help me out, so, thanks. Oh, it's been my pleasure. The two of us stayed at the cafe for a while, exchanging small talk. It was surprisingly enjoyable. In fact, we didn't even notice it was time to go before Sissel's boss showed up to shoo us away. After returning from the cafe, I found myself standing on campus yet again. It was the afternoon, and thankfully there were no more classes today. No homework either, just a huge chunk of free time. I wonder what I should do. Campus, go to the gym, blah, blah, blah. Go to the gym. Well, I suppose I should do something healthy for once and head to the gym. Honestly, I didn't feel like exercising, but at least I can pretend I'm making an effort. The gym was surprisingly crowded at this hour. Besides a handful of people who were still working out, most were leaving as I came in. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hey, there's Owen in the corner. And he's shirtless. The evening light shimmered across his chest as he strained against the arm press. He really put his muscles on display. He's got a nice body, too. Oof. For a moment, we made eye contact. Owen broke into a smile and waved at me enthusiastically. Oh, hey there, Adrian. How's your first day so far? It's been okay. A bit spoopy, though. Spoopy? Spoopy? Huh, I see I got your hands on the so-called cursed camera. I wouldn't pay too much attention to all those rumors if I were you. That camera's only been here for a few days. It's not as old or haunted as it looks. Really? Why does it look so beat up? Nobody knows. It kinda just showed up one day in Miss Corliss's office. They figured a former student forgot about it or something. Well, that's not suspicious at all. It's just a clunky camera. How bad can it be? By the way, are you here to work out or just stand there looking pretty? Me? No one's accused me of looking pretty before. Owen laughed and gave me a flirty wink. I'm surprised. You're pretty easy on the eyes. Brain rebooting? Please wait. I shake my head vigorously before hopping on a nearby treadmill, doing my best to ignore Owen's laughter. As I begin a light jog, I shoot him a wry glance. Alright, y'all, I'm actually going to pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Thank you all of our lovely patrons for everything you do. You all are all greatly appreciated. And man, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to y'all. We love you guys, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!